What's up, folks? Good afternoon. I'm Charles Burney, the treasurer and secretary this year for UGA NABJ, and we're here on the UGA Central Campus about to ask new and returning students what they feel about the new 2023-24 school year. Let's go. I'm joined here with...
I'm Sydney Palmer.
I'm Nicholas Chansey.
Alexa, hi, y'all.
My name's Olawale.
How's everything been with y'all?
Pretty good. We're less returning to UGA. We never really left. We spent the summer here as orientation leaders, so that was really interesting. But it's definitely different to see everyone back on campus, to be back into the swing of like classes and everything. So it's been really good.
So I feel like junior year in itself is very stressful, and I feel like I've been very overwhelmed right now. But I think the university does a good job at just like providing resources for us. I know we have Be Well Week coming up, and I feel like my friends really give me time to let down my hair, have fun, and really release the stress that I've been feeling recently.
So far?
It's been something. It's been good though.
Okay, why do you say that?
Because I currently have to be an academic weapon for the sake of my grades, but you know, only way forward is up. So yeah.
It's definitely been a big switch in like the kind of work we've been doing, since orientation was very much meeting people and like getting to know a lot of different people across campus, and now getting back to like our academics, it's a really big switch.
Okay, so what are you most excited for at UGA this year that you would like to see or that you know is coming?
Oh, that's a hard question. Most excited for? Wow, you got me. I think most excited, I'll do two things. So one is just like homecoming. I know homecoming's huge, and it's always a good time. You have like the tailgate and stuff like that, the step show, and then maybe football games. I feel like that's such a stereotypical answer, but you know, go Dogs. And I haven't went to a game yet my junior year, so just dressing up, hanging out with my friends, I think that'll be fun.
Okay. Question line, where do y'all see yourselves a year from now? You know, see a year, the open wild card for you.
So I'm a double dog here at the University of Georgia. So
Okay.
I'm gonna finish my bachelor's in mechanical engineering this spring, and then next spring I'll be finishing my master's in business administration. So I'm still gonna be here for one more year, but it's like a different capacity in like grad school now.
That's awesome.
A year from now, I hope to be also a double dog, pursuing my double dogs in emerging media. I'm a public relations major. So hopefully I'll be doing that. Hopefully still at UGA, still excelling here, I hope. But yeah.
Perfect. All right, thank you all. This is Charles Burney, NABJ, signing off.
Hi guys, I'm Raven, Alsobrook. I'm in NABJ. I am the Director of Public Relations on the Exec Board, and I am a fourth year, majoring in journalism.
Hi everybody, my name is Karenia. I'm a fourth year at the University of Georgia, majoring in journalism, and I'm the Vice President of NABJ.
All right, so we're going to talk about back to school stuff.
Okay.
What should we first talk about? Just how has school been so far?
Yeah, how's school been for you?
Not gonna lie, it's been kind of tiring, kind of with my capstone and all that, and then trying to do my minor, because AI, yeah, that's a whole nother thing. So just going through that, then getting ready to graduate, trying to figure out my life, get a job. So a little bit of anxiety, but I'm also kind of excited to graduate. Been in school for 16 years, that's too long.
Yeah, no, I agree. I don't know. You graduate in the spring or you graduate in December? December, okay, yeah, so like yours is coming quicker.
Mm-hmm.
I've been telling everybody that I've been in this place where I'm like very free and very caring, because I'm like, this is the last year that I get to be like a semi-adult, like a semi-adult, like versus like a full adult, like in the real world. So I've been just like living life carefree, and just trying not to think too hard about like life after college. I feel like this year, surprisingly, like it's senior year, but like I have the most work I've ever had to do ever, so I'm very confused. But at the same time, I'm having like the most fun ever too at the same time. So it's like trying to find that balance of like, you know, not being distracted, but also not being too serious.
Because I feel like for me, because most of my friends graduated in spring, so I feel like a part of me also just feels a little bit alone because it just feels like everyone is gone. And then I'm here and I'm just like, okay, I don't really know what's going on. So I think that itself has also been an adjustment. And then like you said, it's like we're a semi-adult now. We're not an actual adult. And that adult world doesn't scare me, but I don't want to live it. Like, if I could, it's just like, if I could stay in college and not do work, I would. Because it's like college, it like, even though we're an adult, technically, it still protects us from the world in a sense. And then it's like, when we're thrown out there, like, the world don't care.
The world does not love you, no, and I feel that, because I had a similar situation, like, coming back to school. Like, I didn't come back to school after COVID. So, coming back, all of my friends were, like, either about to graduate or just, like, it was just a separation. And then when they graduated, I was, like, so by myself. And then, like, everybody was younger. And I was just, like, I don't know how to adjust and all these things. But it worked out. I mean, at least I think it worked out.
Yeah. I think it's going to work out for me, too. I think it's just the adjustment that I'm trying to get used to because these are people that I saw every day for pretty much 4 years. Now I don't. And I feel like, to me, they made college fun, in a sense. And now college just feels mostly work-based, and I'm not liking it. So I think I'm just trying to find my fun again in other places and other people and just,
Yeah. You definitely have to just, like, for me, just, like, put yourself out there. And not, like, where you're, like, begging, you know, like, oh, I need a friend, I need a friend. But, like, just being in places, getting to meet people, and then asking people, like, what are you doing this weekend? Or, like, do you have plans for this weekend? Or, like, do you know something to do this weekend? It's, like, from there, I feel like that's when you start to, like, navigate without the friends that you had before. Because I used to literally, I still do it now, so I'm still guilty of it, but I'll be like, oh, if my friends was here. Or, like, if my friends was here, like, or if I was doing this activity with my friends, it would be a whole different story.
Yeah.
I definitely understand that, but it's like, it's not the situation, so it's kind of like, okay.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah. And then it's like, with the whole football thing, I didn't even get all the tickets. So I'm like, at this point, y'all are, I only got a split package. I didn't get all of them. So I was like, why am I here at this point? Like, y'all don't give me football tickets. None of my friends here. I'm ready to graduate. Get me out of here. But also, I want to cherish it because I know I'm in school as soon as I get out. I'm going to be saying I want to go back.
Yeah. I definitely think that's even, I don't know if it's bad that you're ready to, like, get out of here. Because, like we talked about, like, I'm ready to graduate, but also, like, I'm not in a rush. Like, I kind of know life after school is, like, work, you know, or, like, being focused, like, more focused. Like, right now, we, like, work hard to get an A.
Yeah.
Like, we're not working hard to, like, feed ourselves. Like, it's just a very big difference.
Yeah.
So, but I think it's good that you kind of have that extra push. And I know, like, we don't think like this most of the time, but, like, it's kind of good to have that external push. Like, dang, I'm ready to get into the real world because I know you're saying, like, you want to find more fun other than work, but it's like, it is your last semester. So it's like, it's going to be work. Versus, like, me, I'm in my, like, I got another semester after this one. So it's like, I'm pretty sure that last semester I'm going to be like, what needs to get done?
Yeah. And then it's like looking at all the freshmen because I'm like, I heard class of 2027. I said, that's disgusting. That sounds disgusting. Like, I just felt old when I heard that. I said, this is like, no. And it's weird because I don't be at Tate a lot, but it's like I don't really see them a lot. I feel like, I don't know, it just feels like everyone's dispersed, if that makes sense. So I feel like when I first got here, it was very like this, and then it was like right after COVID, everything just got dispersed and it got weird. And I was like, dang. And I kind of missed that too.
I always talk about, like, when I first got here, how close everybody was, and, like, especially, like, in our community, obviously, like, it's very small, but everybody kind of have their own group. So when I got here, everybody kind of had their own group, but everybody still were together. Like, everybody went to all the parties together. But you knew, like, oh, this was going to be a group, this is going to be a group, but, like, it didn't matter because, like, we're all still together. And then I got, like, came back, and I saw the difference, and I was like, wait, oh.
Yeah.
It was definitely different.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't mind.
Yeah. It was just like right after COVID, something that just like shifted. And then it's like kind of funny to hear freshmen like sometimes come in and say, oh, like Bugga's boring, this, that. And I'm like, y'all don't even understand. Before COVID,
What's Bugga?
Black UGA.
Oh.
And I was like, I told them, I'm like, y'all don't understand. It was so fun. Even though my year only had that one semester and like the first 2 months, like it was just so fun. I always say I want to go back to freshman year so bad.
Yeah, my freshman year was very fun too. Like it was so unserious. Like no, I lived like the best 2 weeks because it was like back to back to back to back to back to back to back, and then it was stuff after. But then I like had this hard class and I got like really focused, and I was like, okay, I can't be doing this anymore. But it was so fun. It was literally so fun. I feel sad for like the people that's coming in now.
Yeah,
they won't ever experience that. No.
Like I tell people, I feel like it was a party every single weekend. Like it was just something going on every weekend, and now it's like a party every blue moon.
Like the AR parties had nothing. Like the AR parties back then had nothing on the AR
parties now.
These are just like gatherings. Back then they were actually parties.
Like you would, oh my god, I remember one time I went to an AR party. It was like a whole fight outside. It was just chaos, but it was so fun. And then they wouldn't even get shut down for real. I don't know how, but they just never got shut down for real.
People literally got to leave.
Yeah. So it was like, I just missed that. I don't know. So maybe also because I'm about to graduate, maybe I'm reminiscing too much, and that's probably making me sad.
Yeah. But like, it's not a bad thing to reminisce. And it's sometimes good to feel sad. Like a chapter of your life is closing, it's ending, so you're gonna miss it, and that's okay. But you have the memories, you know what I'm saying? And it's like that's what you make them for. So
like, well, did you have people like coming in to kind of help you get adjusted to UGA a little bit?
So I came to UGA multiple times prior to coming to UGA. So I think my story was like just a little different. Like I had friends that were already here that I would come visit. So like I kind of got familiar with the campus, and then they had this program called like, I don't know, it was like an accounting program with investment bankers and stuff. And I did like 3 to 4 days here, like with Terry before I got here. And then they had like the pool party that they have every summer. And again, I had friends out here, so I was just like, oh, I'll stay with them. So I came out there for that. So I was kind of getting adjusted to UGA before getting into UGA. But what I can say is, like, I remember posting on Twitter, like, it's like, oh, who's who of
Bugga.
Yeah. So literally just by me saying, like, what I wanted to do and, like, who I was, like, people was, like, DMing me, like, oh, like, you should do this club. Like, I'll help you with this. Like, I'd love to do this with you. And throughout that process, like, I've had 4 or 5 different interests here, and there's always somebody to like point me in that direction. So with journalism, it was a girl named Christine Evans, and she currently works at a news station. She's a news anchor now. But at this time, I used to literally like, this is when I had first decided, okay, I want to do journalism. Because at first it was marketing, then it was PR, and I was like, okay, I'll do journalism. And I would meet with her, and she would talk to me, and she was about to graduate. I thought she was so grown, because like, I was literally a kid, okay? But she was so on her stuff, and it's like, to see her now, it's good. But like, people in all areas, like I still talk to the mentor that I had from the little like accounting, like summer program that I went to, you know. So it's just like, yeah, they were always willing to help, always there. I don't know how much I see that now. But I saw it a lot when I first came here.
Yeah, I had this experience because, well, for one, UGA was never even on my radar to go to school. My mom literally texted me from work the day the application was due. She was like, apply. I said, okay. And I thought nothing of it. Then I got to Georgia State, and I was like, well, I'm just about to go to Georgia State and call it a day. And then I was going to be a computer science major because my whole life I literally worked to be a computer science. That was going to be my whole life. And then I got into UGA, and I was like, wait a minute. And then everyone kept making a big deal about it. I'm like, okay. I toured the school, and I was like, I kind of really like it. And then, surprisingly, 7 of us from my school ended up coming here. So I already had,
Okay.
So I already had, like, and then one of my closest friends, like, she was also coming. So I already had, like, people there. But then I was like, well, maybe I should branch out. So then I went to dog camp that summer. and I met a lot of really good people there. I still talk to them today, some of them today. And yeah, and I remember the Who's Who and Bugga thing. And when I was computer engineering, then, like, yeah, like you said, it was people, you know, reaching out saying, like, they'll help me, like, this is the club to do, da-da-da. And then, like, even coming here, I was just so excited. Like, I just wanted to be in a different environment from Atlanta. I was just like, I want something new. So I was just really excited. I was kind of like you. It was kind of scary seeing, like, grown fourth years, and I'm like this 18-year-old kid. I'm just like, okay, hi. And then, like, even going to Tate Time, like, trying to talk to, like, get to know people was kind of nerve-wracking. But yeah, but I would say, like, when I decided to do journalism, transitioning to that and not knowing anyone was kind of difficult, because most of my friends were actually in computer engineering. So coming to this, I was like, okay, I kind of feel like an outcast. I kind of feel like I'm just throwing myself into something that I decided a semester ago I wanted to do. But I don't know. I got a community now because of NABJ, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, like you said, I don't feel like there is that, like, help anymore from people in general.
Yeah, and I think part of that is because, you know, this is post-COVID class mostly. And, I mean, COVID separated everybody anyways. It made a lot of people have to focus on themselves. Yeah. So I think naturally everybody is more just to themselves about certain things, versus then when that wasn't an issue, people weren't trying to make connections online or having to think about what anybody else was doing. So I think that's a very big part. But kind of like you mentioned, too, with, like, friends, like, we're both kind of from the same area, which is crazy. Yeah. But I came with one of my closest friends here. He already graduated, of course, basically what I said. But it was a really good experience to, like, even see him grow, because you get to watch another person not change, but develop. Yeah. So I definitely think that was just a good part of my journey as well. Like, I've grown and I've developed and I've changed over and over and over and over again. Still who I am at the core, but, like, just different things. And then to see him do the same thing, still the same person, but just different. So, like, looking back at your experience, would you say that you've changed? Like, are you the same person at 18, like, now?
No, and it's crazy. So I say this, my life is like a TV sitcom. Every month or every few months, something is happening to me in my life. And I'm taking all those things, and I kind of have tried to learn from it and grow from it. So I would say I'm definitely not the same person, but for some strange reason this semester has just, it's been making me, I don't know, kind of question myself a little bit, and kind of is making me say, okay, I really, like, I need to, even though I already feel like I'm mature, I kind of feel like now I really need to, like, grow up, because the world is not going to play with me, like, that's just not about to happen. And even missing your friends, like, with me, like, even seeing, like you said, seeing my friends grow was, like, it's insane, especially my close friend that I came here with, because we known each other since 4th grade, and, like, she graduated in 2022, so it was, like, seeing, like, she's, like, I call her one of my inspirations, because she is, just seeing how hard she works. And, like, all my other friends, just, like, what they're doing now, seeing that to me has been rewarding. And it kind of made me cherish them a little bit more, because I feel like, not that I was taking them for granted, but I just wasn't appreciating, like, the good people I kind of have, like, in my life. So, yeah, I really relate to, like, seeing people grow and just, like, being kind of in awe of them a little bit, and then seeing yourself and then being in awe. But yeah, I definitely think I'm not the same person, definitely. If I was, I'd be scared.
Yeah, I feel that. And it's just like, I feel like that's what the college process is, you know what I'm saying? So, like, we talk about, you know, being back in school and how, you know, we're navigating through our senior year and, like, you know, just getting ready to graduate. It's kind of just like looking back on all of that and looking back at what we've done and what we've learned and who we've been and who we've left from, you know, like, and just saying, okay, who is this person going to be in the world? So I think that's what I'm most excited about, just seeing who am I going to become, because we have these ideas and we have these goals, but it's like how we can see our friends now making those things, like, go into fruition. Like, some of my closest friends from school, seeing them in the real world, but, like, living out some of their dreams and dreams that they didn't even know were dreams. So it like you said, like inspires me. It gives me hope. And I hope, this podcast gives everybody hope. Like, we've all been there, confused, changed, trying to figure it out, sad that we're about to leave or sad that our friends left. And to know that all of these experiences create, our future, essentially. And it's where we're going that's more important than where we are right now.
Yeah, I definitely agree. The conversation, though. Have fun.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm happy that we got to do the first
episode.
I don't know, what we got planned next, but I know it's going to be something good.
Yeah. So, peace out. A-Town down.
Make sure you follow UGA NABJ page.